What up, peeps? We're married. Done, done. I got the real bling. I got the bling.
Actually, I got the ring.
It ain't official till I get a ring.
On my finger. Thank you very much.
No. You been had yours. Now I finally got my bling bling. So we are married. Finally. So we're just gonna answer a couple questions about it. First question is this question that everybody has been asking since we got married for the last week and a half. How does it feel? How does it feel?
Well, for me, it's relief that it's all over with. It's just relief that I can come back and sleep. Even though I had to come back and go straight to work, I just was able to rest. And you know what it is to come back from planning a wedding and then you don't have to worry about planning no more. You don't have to worry about contacting different people. It feels great. It feels great to be able to say my husband, my whole husband. It feels so good to say that I'm a whole wife. You know this, people calling me Mrs. Lovely. It feels great. I thank God for this lovely union, because without God, this would not have been possible. Marriage is good.
So echoing the last part of what she said, as far as just feeling good about having a whole wife and being a whole husband, it's definitely a good feeling, but I mean, I feel like we haven't really gotten a chance to let it just sink in, because like you said, we had to come back and immediately come back into the groove of things, because I'm in the middle of school. The semester is just now about to wrap up, so I had to get back in the groove for classes and stuff, and then at my job everything is kind of crazy right now, so I had to jump back in things there, and so I really haven't had a chance to really just slow down and really just unwind like I want to. But it's coming soon. It feels different, but it doesn't feel different. Like we're still two individuals. We're just, you know, now we're going through this life together, and you know, we're consulting each other for about life decisions and stuff like that. But you know, now it just means more. Right. So yeah, that's kind of how it feels. So next question I kind of want to address is, how was the planning process for us?
Okay, so I headed the planning process. He dealt with all the finances. I headed all the planning. So I had a book and I made sure I write down each thing that is needed for the wedding. So I made sure I go from music, photographer, caterer, bartender, someone who can decorate the things for us. What else we had? An art person, and most of my stuff needs to be done in Nassau. Keep in mind how much that was for me, having to email people sometimes, WhatsApp people, because I was not in Nassau myself, so it was kind of hard. I mean, thank God for the amount of people who helped out with me to be able to go to these places. At the end of it all, thank God, we eventually decided to get a coordinator and be able to tell us like what we need to do in order. So it made it a little bit more better. I was not stressed in the whole planning process, by the way. I was not stressed. I think I didn't get stressed until the week of the wedding.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, she turned into Bridezilla, y'all. Like, for real, Bridezilla. The week of.
I did.
Like, it ain't make no sense. She was getting mad off the littlest thing, and then she wasn't eating, so on top of that, she was hangry at me about little stuff. Because
I wanted things to go right.
No, not only that, you agitated, hangry, and stressed about the wedding. Not a good idea not to eat. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself during this process, because a lot of stuff can happen, so make sure that your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being is intact, because if not, you'll have a bridezilla. But
at least I wasn't a bridezilla until the week of. I was calm the whole time.
But that week though.
Anywho,
what advice do we give to couples who are engaged, about to get married, or thinking about marriage? My advice would be to focus on the end. In my opinion, don't get too wrapped up in like the ins and out or how things need to look or a certain way, because at the end of the day, it happens like that. Like you plan and you plan and you plan for this one big day, and then boom, it comes and goes. Don't get so wrapped up in like the day and everything being like 100% perfect. Get wrapped up in the after, the day after, the marriage, you guys being solid, you guys being founded upon, you know, Christ, God, all of that, making sure that everything between you and her are great and good. And also, like, you know, you only get married once, so enjoy it, be happy about it. Just worry about that person that you're marrying and how great it is and what it represents between, you know, this is what God orchestrated and his intention and all that. So focus on that, not only throughout the process, but especially the day of. That's my advice.
Well, my advice is don't go inviting a bunch of people.
Facts.
If it ain't needed. Trust me.
Facts.
Do not do it. Don't go invite, because majority of the time we invited a bunch of people and a lot of people didn't show up. So don't go wasting your money on that. I go and invite a lot of people, not we. I did, and a lot of people didn't show up. So don't do it. Don't do it. You just gonna be wasting money, especially if you and whoever you're getting married to are funding the wedding yourself. Don't do it. As relates to your bridal party, I'd say just choose the closest people to you. Don't go about choosing a bunch of people just because they're your friend or you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Trust me, I had a lot of bridesmaids. Don't go having a big bridal party like I did. I enjoyed my bridal party, by the way. I love each and every one of y'all. But my advice to other people, just keep it short and small and simple.
Let me follow up on that and say that you really just want to pick the people who are gonna be in your corner throughout this process and be helping you and making sure that you have a level, even head, and that are for you guys getting married. Because you know, nothing can make it worse than a bridesmaid or a groomsman in the mix who does not agree with you guys getting together. Because that can stir up some trouble that is not even worth the headache. That didn't happen to us, but I'm just saying in general. But yeah, make sure that you pick the people who you know for a shadow of doubt are gonna be there in your corner. Don't just pick bridesmaids just because they're your childhood best friend. Pick the people who are right now in this season of your life who are going to be for you and, you know, contribute to the day, not make it all hectic. Because my motto throughout this process, remember this, if nothing else from this video, more bridesmaids, more problems. Remember that, if nothing else from this video, more bridesmaids, more problems, or more headaches. However you want to word that, just remember that. If you don't remember nothing else from this video.
Last but not least, just keep God first. Before you even go into what y'all want to do, where y'all want to have it venue-wise, what y'all want on the menu, who y'all want as vendors, all that good stuff, just go to the Lord in prayer and make sure you know exactly what to do. Like, don't go rushing into things just because it sounds exciting or it sounds like it could be a good idea or it'll wow the crowd. No. At the end of the day, wedding is just an event. You have a marriage afterwards you need to be worrying about. Okay?
And go through premarital counseling too.
Yes, please.
It's very good. It's not 100% scary.
It is not scary. I thought it was gonna be scary, but once we got into it, I really enjoyed it, like a lot, a lot.
So yeah, go to premarital counseling. Preferably, if you're Christians, at your church with a pastor who is competent, who will give it to you straight. Don't go to somebody who you think is just gonna sugarcoat it and try to keep y'all together. Because the point of premarital counseling is to bring up things that could cause conflict and to address things before you get married that could cause, you know, tribulation and all that type of stuff. So yeah. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. We are gonna keep this train rolling. We're gonna keep doing all these videos. We got some special things planned for y'all for this month. It's May. It's finally getting hot here in Memphis.
My birthday month.
She's turning 25.
Big 25.
So we got some things planned for y'all. We got some announcements too, so be on the lookout for those. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at ThatGuyKLove
and at _ShortyLove.
We'll make sure that as soon as we get the footage from the wedding, we'll make sure we post it for y'all to see, because we know a lot of people wanted to be there but couldn't make it. So we'll make sure it's on the channel just for you guys. But until next time,